Hi everybody, this is Matt. Thanks for watching and welcome back. Had a follow-up question to the video that I did about finding a good instructor. This one happened to come from one of our female viewers, so thank you very much. I really appreciate that question. The question is, Matt, what kind of qualifications or qualities should I look for in a good firearms instructor? Well, great question. Let's talk about it. First and foremost, one of the things that you're going to see with firearm instructors is they're going to have a prior military background, a prior law enforcement background, or a prior background in competition shooting. Out of those groups, they tend to have more experience basically behind the wheel, so to speak. And especially former military, former law enforcement, they've been in a variety of situations, both in real life and in training, that can benefit you. You should have like a meet and greet session with this person where you're just, sitting down, you're kind of getting to know them, and ask them what kind of qualifications they have. Do they have any certifications, that sort of thing. Not that that's uber important on the certification side of things, because I've met a lot of really great instructors in my day that wasn't really certified by anybody. But it is a good thing overall. During the whole meet and greet, basically you're going to be able to judge their character a little bit, their personality. You're going to see how that happens. If they take you for a little introductory tour of the range or something like that, you will really be able to judge their ability. And what I mean by that is I can usually tell somebody's competency just by how they handle a firearm. Because if they're consistently, handling it in an authoritative, a safe manner, that gives me a great deal of confidence. If, on the other hand, they're not paying attention to safety rules, they're showing off a little bit, the gun is going in all kinds of directions, and they've got the attitude that like, well, I've been doing this for 30 years and, nothing's ever happened to me, so it's good. No, it's not good. They're an accident waiting to happen. Murphy's Law just hadn't caught up to them yet. You want to make sure that they're safe, because if they're not safe, you're not safe. That's just my opinion. So I can judge a person very quickly as to how they are actually handling a firearm. Do I necessarily need to see how they shoot? No, because they've obviously hit a certain level of competency, otherwise they wouldn't have a certification, they wouldn't be hired, normally by the range. And like I said, for ex-law enforcement, ex-military, those guys have got time behind the wheel. But again, safety is key, because when it comes to handling a firearm, would you really want to get into a driver's education car with a vehicle that looks all banged up, and you can tell that the lug nuts are loose on one of the wheels and one of the tires is going like that, and the guy's like, oh, it's been fine, and it hadn't fallen off, in the last 3 weeks, so, we're good, just get in and drive. No, you're not going to do that. And that person isn't safe, so I wouldn't be around them. The other thing is, like I said, I don't necessarily need to see them actually shoot, because if I'm paying for instruction, I'm paying for instruction. I'm not paying for entertainment. I don't need to be able to see somebody pull off this ninja forward backflip quadruple bypass uber move to get off a shot. Because if I want to be entertained, I can just simply turn on my television set. I don't need to pay for somebody to brag to me about how great they are. That just sends off red flags. The radar kind of goes boop, 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 and no, I'm paying for instruction. I'm not paying for entertainment. I'm not paying to have anybody just be, really fancy and show me how cool they are. So there you go. Those are qualities. I would also kind of judge their personality a little bit. Do they appear, this should be obvious, but do they appear to be stable, or are they erratic? You never know sometimes. Did they have a bad day? Is it a good day? There are a lot of factors that go into it. But as in all things in life, just simply use your gut instincts. And just remember that safety knows no bounds whatsoever. And I'll leave you with this. When it comes to like firearms safety, it doesn't matter that I've been around these things since I was a kid. I'm also a licensed pilot. Hopping in an airplane that I flew a week ago, and I didn't do a pre-flight check, which means I don't check for the gas just because, I've had a pilot's license since I was like 18 years old. That doesn't work because a rat could have been in the hangar and chewed through a line, and I take off and suddenly sputter, 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 nothing. No, you always have to be safe. So that's key. Hopefully that answers your question. Thank you for asking it. And until next time, everybody, thanks for watching, and have a good one and be safe out there.